I'm really interested to hear what my guest wants to talk about. Besides getting me to talk, bloody bastard.
But yeah, that's my cheeky punkness that I like to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Do shit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned more about you today, man. You're the cheeky fella.
Yeah, man.
You know, in ways of B-Boy Rush, you know. Shout outs to B-Boy Rush. He called me that cat in our crew. You're the cheeky fella. Bro, you know what you are, bro? I go, what's that, man? He goes, you're the dude in traditional Maori wars that we send out first. Yeah? And you're the one there that goes and makes fun of the other tribe.
Yeah.
And then you're the first one to die too. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like 21 or something when he talks. Like, yeah, man, that's me. I am that dude. The sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
You know? And funny, other half Maori member, or she became an ex-member, you know, she used to call me Lamb, not Lama. You know? So that was my role. That was the void I filled. You know?
Yeah.
And you know how in battles these days, they always wait for the other guy to start. Now, our principle, I wouldn't call it a philosophy, so to speak. Our principle was, no, we go out first.
Yeah.
Because this is Fresh Socks crew, yeah? Because we're not playing their game, we're going to make them play our game.
Mm.
You know? And like I was saying yesterday when we were with Jerry, like, Fresh Socks was dope, right? But in terms of today's standards of dance, our musicality wasn't next level as it is now. Our movements, yeah, they were like super original, super fresh. No one's done moves like that still today. So we've got our own little pocket of originality in the history of the 50 years of breaking. But it's not like what people will go, woo, to these days. You know what I mean? And I forget why I bring that up, man. But it's meant to relate to what we were just talking about.
I think how I battle, I want to reply to you and show that I can do it too. That's why I do all styles as well. But I love dance. That's why I do all styles. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. See, like, yeah, our stance was the opposite, right? So, you know, here we have the two oppositions going head to head, you know, and that you might also be a reflection of how people get down these days.
Yeah.
You know, that's your like wait and then respond.
Yeah.
You know? We're like, no, we're going in. Like, you know, gung ho, kamikaze.
Mad.
Cheeky fella in the army that gets killed first. You know, because you're trying to. It's almost like we're the guys trying to draw out that energy from the opponent. You know, like so that we want the smoke. You know, we're not going out to smoke you, which we did, but we want the smoke. Give me the smoke.
Yeah.
You know, we became that vessel. So it's probably why our history is obscure.
Yeah.
Because in the process of trying to draw out that smoke, extract that aggression from an opponent.
Yeah.
Man, some of our crew members said shit, in myself too, that would cancel, it'd be cancelable these days.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say that shit anymore, you know. That made people really angry.
Yeah.
And there's still some people that feel like they still hate us. You know what I mean? But then the dudes who are beyond that, let's say, for example, like Fongo. Fongo took a photo of Pepito and me at the camp. And he goes, in the caption, some of you might think this is photoshopped.
That's some mad boys, bro. That's hectic.
Yeah, you know, no, we call those rocks, you know. Everything was called rocks back in the day, you know. Fucking, you know, windmills, munch mills, you know, halos, doubles, triples. They're all rocks. He's that guy. Like, we had a great conversation during that. that time. But that's building good rapport out of being the scene's, the country's nemesis.
Yeah.
Skill at Will was Fresh Luck's nemesis. Then it became Raw, you know. But like I said yesterday, like Raw was told to me by Jeremy was an all-star crew similar to Fresh Luck's, but their purpose was just to beat us.
Yeah.
And again, we weren't really doing like the most hectic shit. We were just coming correct, you know, being cheeky, saying fucking what brats would say in the heat of a confrontation, no matter the context, and we were those cunts, you know.
I think I've flipped that, and I try to set up baits, and for them to do their thing, and then I mock it.
That's a dope tactic.
And then if they're angry, I counter it with like teasing their anger. Yeah, it's like, what are you so angry for? You're so serious.
Yeah.
We're just dance fighting.
I love it, bro. Because that kind of subliminal as a tactic makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because like, alright, guys, who do you think's better? You're the judge, yeah? Judge 3, 2, 1, and some will point to you, some will point to me. But like, how did you come to that point? Everyone's going to have their own opinion on the art form. What's better, Andy Warhol or a Picasso? You know? What's better, a Rembrandt or a Basquiat? It's like, just whatever you're into, bro. You know? But we're the ones who are battling. It's your art, right? Versus my art, right? So what's the real science of these street battles?
Yeah.
Is
like,
that you're trying to like lower something to put yourself on top of it, right? And in this sense, you're fucking with their psyche. You're fucking with their psychology.
Yeah.
Baiting. Yo, I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah. Because like, how do you judge if like Casper versus Stuntman, like two different art?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, there's no objective way to judge that. But like I said yesterday when we were leaving Woolies, if the dude's got one leg and he's actually really good, they're really good, she's really good, yeah. For me, it's I'm going to use that bias. That's why I choose not to judge, because my judging has changed in 20 years. You know, it's like, I'm just going to give it to that dude because no one else here is on crutches with one foot. You know what I mean? And he's ripping it. Doesn't matter if it's a 2-on-2, a crew battle, and his crew wasn't as good. Maybe that's a little extreme, you know. But like, this dude he's breaking more than anybody else. He's breaking out more. So I don't like dudes who are, and forgive me for saying this, don't hold me against it. But it's also, I probably won't be judging. So call me out if a dude doesn't do it. And if my fat stomach can handle it, I'll do it. But it's like, a lot of dudes with sets and from countries where discipline is very strong, you don't feel like they're really breaking out. There's a cap to discipline, but discipline trumps in a sports situation. Thing is, this isn't a sport, right? It's like, if this was table tennis, yeah, you might be talented, but this kind is discipline, so he outwits you. But in an art form, you know, if I'm not feeling you, because that's the only weirdly tangible thing that you can relate to when you're witnessing a battle. The only tangible thing is, did I feel that or not? Or is that person feeling it or not? That just opens a whole lot of debates arguments that'll never be won, you know? Oh man, this dude, I feel like this dude's just in his head and he's just running his moves, you know? Yeah. But then the other cat's like, yeah, he was definitely freestyling. It was a lot more raw, but like he didn't do anything. Again, the duality. There's no winning it. You know. It's almost like the judges don't. The judges are technically obsolete. It's just that the platforms need them. But if you just chuck a bunch of dudes in a room and just let them go hacks, whoever witnessed that smoke would be like, oh yeah, bro, Lama got smoked by Tango, man. He got under his skin, and then fucking Lama took his shirt off. It's like, yeah, fuck. And then he came out and started doing some shit, you know. And then in that narrative, those people who witnessed that battle would be like, yeah, Tango won. Or vice versa. Others like, yeah, nah, but Lama's OG. Yeah,
or
like,
there's no winners.
Yeah.
It's just straight up like, yeah, cancels each other out.
Right. That breaking one, or hip hop one, or dance one.
That whole room just won.
Yo.
As a human species.
That's exactly it. And no one made money, and that's alright. Oh fuck, I'm broke. Now I gotta fly back to Melbourne. How am I gonna do that shit? I'm 20k in debt because I paid out for this crazy stadium and only 5 people rocked up, but it was lit.
And they were my closest friends.
Yo!
Let's go! Let's go. Let's go. Detroit, deep blood,